Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Ape Huncho, back at you again with another video. So if you guys see my community tab post last night, then you'll know that SmuggzyAce, whilst in jail, has been hit with another prison sentence. So a little while back, in October of 2019, I reported on a story that SmuggzyAce had got into an altercation with one of his ops, and where he beat him up in front of police. That happened in January of 2018, so he was more than likely out on bail, and of course in October of 2019, he was then sentenced. But it seems as if when he was out on bail, he actually got into another altercation, and this time it was picked up on CCTV. So it's been reported that 5 men had been jailed after violence broke out at the night shop at Resorts World Shopping Centre. Sam Bafau, or SmuggzyAce, and Chris Ladoy were in the shop when Demel Lerbert, Shaim Limvest and Razornat Spencer Hamilton had walked in, which in turn meant the two groups had randomly bumped into each other. And I don't know who this other group is, but I'm assuming that they're ops of SmuggzyAce and 2 free Drillas. CCTV shows initially the three had backed off when SmuggzyAce and Chris confronted them in the doorway, but as they backed off, Limvest appeared to show that he had a knife hidden. The confrontation heightened and SmuggzyAce is then punched. He fell to the floor unconscious before Hamilton and Lebert jumped on him. After this, Christ, who was with SmuggzyAce, lashes out with the knife at Hamilton, which leaves him with a 30cm slash wound to his arm, which was cut down to the bone. Christ then stabs Limvest in the back during the chaos. All men flee and Limvest is seen dropping his knife in an outside drain. After the incident, a major investigation by Birmingham Organised Crime and Gangs team was set up, and the 5 were identified from CCTV and were charged with violent disorder following the trouble on the 6th of September 2019, which would have made it around a month and a half before SmuggzyAce was sentenced to his original charge. So recently, all 5 have been jailed. Foul, or SmuggzyAce, was found guilty and jailed for 2 years, which I believe is to run on top of his jail sentence already, so it's probably looking like he won't be out until 2022 or 2023. Christ was found guilty of violent disorder and using a knife to make threats and was jailed for 30 months. Lebert was jailed for 20 months. Limvest was jailed for 2 years and 3 months after admitting the offence, and Spencer Hamilton was jailed for 2 years. Chief Inspector Phil Cape, who was leading the investigation, said this was a really violent incident in a shopping centre, while families are seen on CCTV clearly trying to enjoy the day out. I'd like to thank the members of the public who came forward to help with the investigation and the officers who quickly recovered this footage. Yet again, we have young men who are now spending time behind bars because they thought it was acceptable to carry a knife. It never is. We'll continue to arrest people and disrupt gang activity in Birmingham, while working with other organisations to help young people at risk of falling into that lifestyle. And our work to tackle the wider issue of knife crime continues with dedicated patrols and work to educate young people of the risks they face when they decide to pick up a blade. We want young people to know that there is a better way, but that if they choose to go down that path in life, they can expect to be arrested and jailed. So you might be asking yourself, well, why did SmuggzyAce get such a big sentence even though he had been knocked unconscious? And to that I believe it's the fact that he was out on bail when this incident had happened. happened. And I know everyone was saying Smugsy was out in October of this year, but it really isn't looking that way now. And again, I do think he'll be out in 2022 or even 2023 now. So it's going to be a little while until we see him again. Now again, if you do know who this rival group is, I'd appreciate if you can let me know down in the comment section below. But it just goes to show you that when it comes to gang life, it really does get down anywhere. And it's being reported again that this had happened in front of families and little children, and to be brandishing knives and stabbing people in a shopping centre would be a pretty scary sight for a young child. Fortunately, no one lost their lives in this situation though, because imagine if someone did. It just goes to show you that wrong place, wrong time with people that you don't like could potentially end up in death. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. What do you guys think of SmuggzyAce probably not getting out of jail till 2022, 2023? Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.